Well, good afternoon, my students from Lower Basic 1. Welcome back to our online learning. And today I will give you the materials about simple past tense pattern C, or we talk about passive sentences. If we talk about passive sentences, this one should be pattern C. Alright. So we will talk about pattern C today. Simple past tense. When we talk about simple past tense, is something that you did in the past, alright? Sesuatu yang kamu kerjakan di masa lampau, simple past. When we talk about pattern A, before we go to pattern C, we will see first the pattern A over here. You will see the formulation of pattern A. This one really common for you, and I believe that you have understood about this one. And pattern A adalah di sini rumusnya, the formulation or the formula, subject plus verb to plus object, and then subject plus did plus not plus verb 1 plus object. This one untuk negative statement atau kalimat dalam bentuk negatif, and dalam bentuk question, in a question form, it will be did plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. Alright, this one for pattern A. And remember, when we talk about pattern A, negative and positive, we will use verb to, but you will use verb to in positive, in negative and question, it will be in verb 1 again. Alright, so you just make it this one in verb 2 in positive statement. When you go to be negative and question, it will be verb 1. Alright, my student, if we see the example over here, I will erase first. The example is they took the book yesterday. Mereka mengambil buku semalam. And then the negative one, they did not take. Alright, take, this one should be verb 1. Alright, because this one negative form, you have to return or you have to change the verb 1, the verb 2 becomes verb 1. Alright, so they took menjadi they did not take the book yesterday. Alright, the word yesterday over here, this one as a time that shows about the action or the activity. This one is have done in the past, alright, or you did in the past. Okay, so for the question over here, did they take the book yesterday? Again, I will tell you, remember, for the question and also negative, you will use verb 1. Alright, the verb 2 here only for positive statement. This one something that you have to remember. And this one pattern A, connecting, menghubungkan subject dengan kata kerja. Connecting subject with verb. Alright, you have to remember about this one. Next, we have this part for this one. Now we have the pattern C. Alright, for the pattern C part here, after pattern A you have understood directly. Now the things that we will discuss today is about passive voice pattern C, connecting subject with verb, but this one as a passive. Okay, sebagai kalimat pasif. Alright, and when you translate this one, it will be D. Alright, and it will be the book was taken by them yesterday. Buku tersebut diambil. Alright, the word diambil, the word was taken. This one's like this one will show that is a passive or pattern C sentences, pattern C sentence for simple past tense. Alright, and we talk about passive over here. If you look at this one, we have subject plus was or were plus verb 3 plus by plus object pronoun. Alright, and then the negative one, subject plus was or were plus not plus verb 3 plus by or object pronoun. And then for the question, was, were plus subject plus verb 3 plus by plus object pronoun. This one for the passive pattern C positive, negative, and question statement. How about this one, sir? So you will use this one, was and were. Alright, plus, okay, verb 3 over here. So when you talk about pattern, when you talk about pattern C or pattern C, you will use verb 3. You will use verb 3. Alright, you will use verb 3. Like pattern C, simple present, pattern C, simple future, pattern C, present perfect, pattern C, simple past. All of them you will use a verb 3 over here. Alright, and the meaning will be dihukum, will be diakui, dipotong, dikerjakan, something like that. This one for pattern C. Okay, and then you in pattern C you will change the object become subject. Alright, and if we see this one, subject plus was plus our plus verb 3 plus by plus object pronoun. Remember about this one. I, she, he, it. You will use was. Alright, and then you, they, we use are. Sorry, you will use were. Alright, I will repeat again here. I will erase. Okay, I, she, he, it. This one we will use was. Alright, and then you, and then they, and then we. You will use were. Okay, this one for pattern C's. I, she, he, it plus was, and then you, they, we plus were. This one is the formulation. And then after that, you can put verb 3. Alright? So the verb 3 you have to remember. When you talk about verb 3, you have to know verb 1, verb 2, and verb 3. If you don't know verb 3, you can ask your teacher later. Or you can check in your dictionary the verb 3 of this verb, the verb 3 of this verb, something like that. Sometimes we will have different verb 3 of some verbs. It can be regular verbs or irregular verbs. Alright? Next part, we will go to the sentences. The example over here. Okay. I will try to make it this one first. Okay. Again, some things that you have to remember. I will rewrite this one. Positive statement, it will be subject plus was our, okay, plus verb 3 plus by plus object pronoun. This one for positive. For negative, it will be subject plus was, our, plus not, alright, plus verb 3 plus by plus object pronoun. Okay, I'll just repeat and then rewrite from the statement above, right? And then for the question, okay, for the question over here, this one is negative here. For the question over here, it should be was our plus subject, okay, was were plus subject plus verb 3, alright, plus by plus object pronoun. This one for and plus question. This one for the question statement. So positive, negative, and question statement for simple past will be like this. So you can write down in your notebook or you can see your translation book over here. Alright. So now we go to this part. I will erase first. Alright. Now we go to the example over here of simple past tense. Okay. I will make it bigger. And then I will make it the double space over here. Okay. Rumah itu dibangun bulan lalu. Kantor itu ditutup tahun lalu. Apakah John diterima dengan gembira di sana? Rumah itu. So we can translate this one. The things that you have to remember is we have dibangun, built. Alright. This one still verb 1. We have to change to be verb 3. The verb 3 is built. Okay. This one should be built. Why built, sir? Because this one is irregular verbs. Alright, so become built. All right, this one is irregular verb. So the house. You have to remember use was or were. So use was. The house was built. Okay, was built. Was built last month. Okay, last month. Alright. What about this one? Kantor itu ditutup tahun lalu. Don't forget you have to change this one to be verb 3 and then plus D over here. The verb 3. So it will be the office. The office what? Was closed last year. Alright. Your turn letter will be number 3 and so on. This one uh, for the exercise by using simple past tense. Okay, what about the question in number 3? If number 1 and number 2, this one still positive statement. What about the question? Apakah John diterima dengan gembira di sana? So it will be, because John is he, so it will be was John accepted happily there? Question mark. This one is some things that you will see for number 3 and so on, number 4, number 5 and number 6 and so on. Alright, this one will be. Alright, and remember when you have this one, pattern C, yes or no question, when you have the question by using passive and by using was, were, plus subject, plus verb 3 by object pronoun, the answer will be yes or no. For example here, was he scolded by him yesterday? Yes, he was scolded by him yesterday. Or you can answer, yes, he was. Or you can answer, no, he was not scolded by him yesterday. Or the short answer, no, he wasn't. Alright? Because when your question is started by using was or were, the answer can be yes or no. If yes I was or no I wasn't, if were, yes, something like that. Yes they were or no they were not, something like that. So if the question is started by was or were, it can be answered yes or no. Alright, it can be answered yes or no. Okay, this one is pattern C, and then also this pattern C can be joined with the information question, WH words. For example, this one, why? So as a WH word plus was or were plus subject plus verb 3 for pattern C, passive for information question. For information question. So, why were you scolded 2 days ago? Mengapa kamu dimarahi 2 hari yang lalu? I was scolded because I made a problem. So, if the question by using information question, you will not answer by yes or no, but you give the information because this one is information question by using WH word. Jadi ini jawabannya akan sebuah informasi, bukan sebuah yes atau no. Bukan jawaban yang mengkonfirmasi kalau ini yes atau no. Alright, so I will give you some example over here. Dan the formulanya, the formulation just the same. Kamu cuma tambahkan saja WH word plus was or were, and then plus subject plus verb 3. If you look at this one, the example. Okay, mengapa dia dipanggil ke sana kemarin? Or kapan uang itu ditukar? For example, I will make it this one as example. Okay, mengapa dia dipanggil? Mengapa? Why? We use this one. Okay, WH question. So why? Why? So dia dipanggil pakai was atau were. So we use was. Dia, maybe he. Why was he called plus verb 3? Okay, plus ed for called verb 3. Okay, and then why was he called over there yesterday? What about this one? Kapan uang itu ditukar olehnya? When does the money change plus ed for the factory changed by him? Question mark. So this one is something about WH question for the information question. WH question for the information question. Alright. So now I move over here. We have this one is yes or no question, and then all in pattern A, B, or C. This one will be few only. Well, this one about the pattern C for simple past. I have explained about how to use this one uh, in some form, all right. And so you have seen, and then you have learned how to make this one to be passive voice or patency in simple past can be used as a yes or no question, or also as an information question. So you will see your LMS and then open the quiz and do that, and don't forget finish your quiz, open this explanation. If you don't understand, please WhatsApp me. I think we will have Zoom soon, okay? Zoom session soon, and then please join the meeting. All right? Thank you, my students. See you.